小璇，你知不知道你哥都什么时候上课？
好期待啊！我之前听过一次宁教授的课，宁教授人又帅，讲课讲得又好。
哎，同学，请问宁维景教授的课是在哪个教室啊？
宁教授啊，你也是慕名前来旁听的？不用不好意思，其实我们也是，就在35号楼122那边，就在那边。
谢谢。
下午大家应该都比较疲惫了，所以我给大家讲点有趣的东西。
差不多人家失败
了。怎么了？这个不有趣吗？
您讲什么都有趣，只要把脸对着我们。就是啊。
谢谢大家。不过我还是希望大家把焦点放在我的教学内容上。今天的下半节课会有一个随堂考试，我的脸上可没有答案。现在开始讲课。不喜欢看投影的同学可以把书打开第80页。今天要讲的是心肺脑复苏。心肺脑复苏是针对于呼吸和心搏骤停所采取的紧急医疗措施，但是大家一定要记住，当人突然发生心跳呼吸停止时，必须在48分钟内建立紧急生理意识，保证人体重要脏器能到建立高度，促使心跳呼吸恢复。
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up,
原谅你。走吧，吃饭去。
丁教授好。
不可以吗？
真的吗？走走走，快快快！
快吃吧，多吃点。
居然有女朋友啦！我真不敢相信。你刚才那么说，会让人误会的。
什么？
你朋友的事儿。
我本来就是在追求你啊，哪里有误会？这是第2次。
什么第2次？
第1次的时候是我说我们2个去约会，你没有反驳。现在这是第2次，我说我在追求你，你也没有反驳。
是吗？反驳也没用，干脆就不说了。
还是你已经开始接受这个事实，开始接受我了？
干嘛？这有这么多人看着呢。
快吃吧。